What's up, my detailing people? Welcome back to another detailing video. In this video, I want to talk about top things or just things that will destroy your business. So this is going to be one of those things that y'all drop it down in the comments down below. We're just going to stir something up and we're going to talk about it so we can be headed for success. Let's talk about it.
All right, Wayne, what would you say is the first thing that you want to talk about?
First thing
that will destroy detailing business.
First thing that pops in my head is marketing. You know, marketing yourself, making sure you are on Google, making sure you are out there, not being lazy, talking to people, getting contacts, numbers, making sure you're thinking of branding, making sure you're staying in people's faces, making sure you're consistently marketing and making sure you're known. That's the thing. Market. You know, that's one of the things. I'm on Instagram, making sure I'm posting, which I have been slacking on that. And I do realize that when I stop posting, that business sometimes declines because there's people out there watching. You know what I mean? They're on there all the time on social media. And if you continually post, bam, it pops up. I ran into a client and they were like, hey, on the third time that I seen one of your things, I decided to book with you. So for instance, you post, right? And they're like, wow, that looks amazing. Oh, I think I'll go ahead and book that. Put that to the side one of these times. Bam, you pop up again, like, dang. My husband does need that really bad. And then that third time, bam, they're like, okay, you popped up again. You gave me that card and it really locked it in. I booked. This is how I got here. I hear that a lot of times. So marketing.
All right, Wayne. Now, marketing, building your clientele,
right?
That takes time.
Yep.
That took you time.
Exactly.
Is it possible to do that in the first year of detailing? Or do you gotta use that as experience first?
First year of detailing, I think that's when you gotta go the hardest with marketing. So every car, don't get lazy. Every car you get, market. Every person that'll hop on video with you, market that. Every business card you got, get out, hand them out, market. So when you first start, there's a lot of ways you can market. You can see a whole bunch of other companies out there that you could look at how they market, and then you put your own twist on it. So look at your top detailer, the person that inspires and motivates you. Look at how they market, look at how successful they are and why they are. Look at the companies they're using to market their business. Try to get as much as you can from that top person. And then as you're learning, you're gonna develop your own way. This is what I did. I said, let me look at the top detailers in my area. Let me see what they're doing. Let me see where they're lacking at. Let me see my expertise compared to theirs, what I could do. So you should be thinking in those kind of ways. So, yep. Number two, I would say, dang, simple is just not doing a good job. You know what I mean? So you wanna make sure you're doing an amazing job. If you're starting out, I mean, this is your foundation. You start out with a 1-star review because you were so focused on getting money, that's gonna spread. Oh, don't go with this detailer, I went with him. So do you want it to be, this detailer was amazing, man, he went above and beyond, he did a little bit extra, he didn't have to do it, he was on time, like, that's gonna spread, you know? And that's where I get most of my business from besides the marketing is word of mouth. So what do you want your word of mouth to be? You could have it word of mouth of you're a horrible detailer or an amazing detailer. So word of mouth, that'll destroy your company if you're not doing a good job. So that's 2. 3 is how you present yourself, what you represent. What is the first thing they're gonna think of when they see you, your company? What do you think people think of you? When people see me, I want them to see that is a man of God right there first. More than anything, that's what I want to represent is Christ. That business is founded on God. You know what I mean? And then next, that's an amazing detailer, how he carries himself. He got the company outfit on. The detailers are matching. They're coming, they're not in the tank tops. They're not in, you know, some stuff that don't look detailing. So for instance, no disrespect to the people out there struggling, out there on the streets. Sometimes I take people in with me that are on the streets and say, hey, brother, you wanna make some money? Come with me. I try to minister to them and preach Christ to them so that they can have life. So I brought a guy with me and then the client comes out and they're looking at him. They're looking at how he looks, how he carries himself, how his face is lined up, hair is nappy, just presentation. They're looking at that and they look at him, then they're looking at me like, okay. And I see the look on their face. I'm really amazing at reading people. So coming presentable, coming clean, coming organized with your appearance and stuff. So that's what I would say is a big deal, that first impression. And a lot of the times, I'm gonna be honest, me out there working, getting home, sometimes I'll be looking rough. Y'all see in the videos, you know, my face ain't lined up and stuff, but I at least try to make sure I have on work attire. Come in some work attire outfit, you know what I mean? So I would say that. So the next thing that I would say is, if you're not good at this, it's gonna destroy your company, is customer service, customer relationships. Knowing that they know you're there to serve them. And also, it's not just because you want to take their money, but you're building a relationship with them. You're presenting yourself firmly, like you know what you're talking about, and you're building a relationship with them. And, you know, you get to know, hey, where you from? You know what I mean? Just casual conversations you would have because you love your fellow person, love your neighbor. You're not just having an objective behind it, like you're just doing that just because of this. No, genuinely get to know somebody. This is why my business is founded on Christ. So I know when I'm building a relationship that it's not just for that reason. I have an objective. I'm paying attention to how they carry that. They're coming out aggressive. They look sad, depressed, anxiety, suicidal, extremely happy. I'm paying attention to these gestures. Do they want to talk? Do they want to share things? Am I over talking, speaking? Am I over analyzing? So I pay attention to all these things, and that determines on where the conversation is going to go. So if you don't know how to talk to people or read people, that could be a big factor in how your company is going to go. Because I've been out with detailers and they over talk, and I can see the client like, man, I just want to go in the house, man. Here's the keys. Can I go? So you got to be able to catch these things. Hey, how's it going, sir? Like, check this out. Hey, how's it going, sir? Here's my keys. Here you go. Go ahead and take care of that, and I'll talk to you. Like, you got to be able to catch that. He's on the move. He's on the go. Don't try to grab him. Hey, how's? Be brief. Point it out. This is what it's going to cost. Here's what it is. You mean business? Bam. Now when he comes back out and he's, okay, let's check out the detail. He's a little bit more calm. Now I'm like, okay, now I can get to know him a little bit. So catch those things, the anger, the happiness, sadness, and, you know, slide Christ in there here and there whenever you can, man. Cast your worries and burdens on the Lord, brother. He'll take care of you. You know what I mean? Seek him first. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm focusing on more than the detail. So, yep, that's what I'll say. Customer service. And I think that's all a part of customer service. Serving. Serve that person. Love on them and do whatever you can to make it an amazing experience. The next thing is really, really crucial. All these are, but this one right here is, I would say we're going to have to put this one first. Getting into it for the money and no passion behind it. All right. I'm not even gonna lie, when I first hopped into detailing, I just hopped into it because I had a van and I needed to figure something out to provide for my family. But as I started doing it, I started seeing people's reactions. I started seeing that it was really soothing. Throw your music on, turn something from dirty to clean. I was like, wow, this is amazing, man. I really enjoy this. So I grew to have a passion for it. I started getting hungry. I started watching videos. I started finding out ways to perfect the craft. I started seeing how other people detail, and I implemented my own way. So if you're not hungry for this and you don't have a vision and an objective on what you're using this for, I just want to get money, negative. It's not going to work for you. Most of the time, it's not going to work because you're going to get in, get out. It looks good enough. I'm up out of here. The clients are trying to talk and say, hey, this right here, you didn't. I'm like, man, no, ma'am, you're tripping. I've seen people get mad because they're saying it's not to their liking. If you're getting mad because you didn't do a good job, it's not for you. You should be able to serve that person. I apologize, ma'am. I missed that spot. I'll go ahead and perfect it. Customer is always right, you guys, when it comes to those things. So if you don't enjoy this business, this line of work, I let all my employees and everybody know this. If you don't enjoy this, it's not going to work for you because you're going to see stuff and you're going to be like, I hope he doesn't catch this. You're going to see stuff and you're going to be like, it's all right. You're not going to have no passion behind it. You're going to destroy somebody's company if you're an employee. And if you're the boss running your company like that, it's not for you. I'm sorry. But yeah, my man Reyes, he comes and watches and he's like, I don't know how y'all do this. So Reyes coming into something like this, it wouldn't work for him because he's like, I can't see myself doing this. This is not a job that you're just like, man, I'm just here because I just need to make money. It's not for you. So do not come to detailing or work for somebody if you don't like to see something turn from dirty to clean. And the most important, the best, which I said the last one was the best, but this one is the best of the bestest of the bestest, which is the Lord. Now, a business that's not founded on Christ, the dangerous thing with that is you could fall into idolatry and idolizing your business. And let me tell you, what you'll reap from that, from idolizing your business and putting that first, is you'll decline with your family. You could decline with your health. You could decline with a whole bunch of things in your life, and everything, if that was stripped from you. There's a lot of people that killed themselves around COVID time because their God became their business. So when you're focused on Christ, when things happen that, you don't have enough work or drastic things happen, you know that your faith and trust in the Lord, and you trust in him so much because you've seen him come through in those dark times, that you will have this joy that you will just be like, hold on, you'll be able to snap out of it. Lord, hold on, I serve a good God. You know what I mean? So the foundation should be founded on Christ, on the rock, not on the foundation of sand, which will sink. So I want to leave you guys with that. Drop it down in the comments down below. Some ideas, some things that I didn't touch on, and comment it down below, and let's learn together. Let's grow together. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. See you guys on the next video. Let's get it.